Jimmy there? Matty Morris, your name's on the marketing collateral. Would you like me to mention it in the introduction? So ladies and gentlemen, James Wilson, here he is right here. He's been representing the vendors for the last 4 weeks. Matt Morris, this good looking fella down the middle, he's been assisting as well and liaising with the buyers. For the buyers in the crowd, for those that are here to bid, good luck with your bidding, all the best. Christmas, of course, is just around the corner. Here is your chance to secure your family an early Christmas present, and no better property than this one. Brand new, just been built, never been lived in. Here's your opportunity to make it your very own, of course. Beautifully furnished, leaving nothing to the imagination. For those that have walked through on multiple occasions, you've done your homework and identified the value to you. All the best of luck with your bidding endeavours. A 10% deposit, someone's smiling, settlement 30 through to 90 days time. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Orlando. Are you serious? Yeah. My wife's due to give birth on Tuesday at 10 a.m. We're booked in for a cesarean and we're calling him Orlando. So just what a strange moment this is for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't make that up by the way.
We'll check.
Please do. Ladies and gentlemen, 10%, 30 to 90 day settlement. Here is your chance to purchase 4 stunning bedrooms spread throughout. Beautiful bedrooms upstairs, spacious of course. 3 bathrooms, you've got the ensuite and the massive walk-in robe with a master, of course, overlooking the front of the property. Absolutely spectacular. The kitchen, the open plan living area, it's absolutely to die for. Large and open and spacious. The backyard, undercover entertainment area. The grass as well, buyers. Move in as is. There's literally nothing left for you to do. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the commencement of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders on request, and I have the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids, and if and when I choose to place those bids, we'll make it very clear by simply stating the words vendor bid. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for this conduct. So don't go getting cheeky now. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and the property's deemed sold, we'll take absolutely no late bids or offers beyond that particular point. Now, in the instance in which I'm placing vendor bids, by bidding above the highest vendor bid, if no one bids beyond that point, you'll earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, which statistically speaking will dramatically increase the chances of you being the buyer. Now, if and when we are on the market, of course, meeting surpassing the owner's reserve price, the highest bidder will be the buyer, Orlando. So bid with confidence, knowing that you'll be playing for keeps. I'd also like to point out, if my intuition suggests for any reason that any of the underbidders would like to plan to bid further than when they drove here, I will give them time to do so. There'll be giveaway signs like phone calls being made, partners consulted, calculators pulled out, and if you're holding the highest bid in this particular situation, you will more than likely become frustrated with me. Please excuse me in advance. My job here is to ensure the best possible result for the sellers. Isn't that right, James?
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 10% deposit, of course, all that's due and payable if you are successful. Underpinning your prospective purchase, of course, is 668 square metres of Ringwood's finest soil. Number 2, Maurice Avenue is what you are bidding on to buy. Discussions, is it pronounced Maurice or Morris? The point is, for those that are here purchasing, you've read through the contracts, walked through the property on multiple occasions and identify the property's worth to you. Bid to your capacity with confidence, knowing that we're living here in the most livable city in the world with expectations to surpass New South Wales in populace by 2030. Bid with confidence, knowing this growth in population is going to increase demand and prices in turn, so the pronunciation of the street name is irrelevant. Ladies and gentlemen, surrounding you, of course, all amenities that are required. Shopping centre, millions and millions of dollars have been injected into this shopping complex with absolutely everything that is required for yourself and your family to purchase throughout the year. You'll never need to drive out of Ringwood, but dare I say you will, but if you didn't need to, you'd have the potential to live a luxurious lifestyle. Schools are plenty, public, private, secondary, primary, Eastlink, you name it, Ringwood Secondary School Zone, and other schools as well, not too far away, public, private, secondary and primary. On behalf of James Wilson and Matt Morris from the team at Ringwood in Ferntree Gully, here is your opportunity to purchase. Buyers, it's Christmas time. Now's your chance to purchase an early Christmas present before the 25th of December. Who knows, Santa Claus might get stuck in your chimney, so why not secure this place right here and right now, just in case. Opening bid, opening offer, Who would like to get the auction underway? I don't mind where we start. Pick a number, place the bid, and you'll be in front. I really don't mind where we start. Anywhere at all. I mean, there's a few buyers out there. Literally, you pick a number, say that number out loud, I'll accept your bid, you'll be in front. I don't mind where we start. Anywhere at all. Big bid to show your competitors you mean business, I'm more than comfortable with that, and apparently the vendors are too. If you'd like to start proceedings off at a lower number, more than comfortable. You can dictate the start. It's over to you buyers who would like to get the auction underway. Opening bid, opening offer, I'm going to call it 3 times. Of course, by placing the opening bid, if nobody bids past that point, it will be exclusive negotiation rights with the sellers. In the absence of your participation, it will be a vendor bid with me to trigger proceedings. How much? Opening bid or offer, don't mind where we start. Young man, would you like to get the show on the road? $1 million if you will. At 1 million. At a bit, was that $1 million? At 1 million, I thought I heard it. You got me excited. Opening bid or offer. Once. Me. Twice. Third. And final call.
800 here, Brent.
800,000. Orlando's getting me excited, but we've got an 800 bid. At 800,000, gentlemen's in front. Great to see you and all the best. A little bit on the lighter side, but I did ask for a start anywhere. You've done us all a favour. Really appreciate for getting the show on the road. At 800,000 is the offer in the back corner next to James Wilson, the best looking man in the business. He offered me cash to say that, but I said, no, I'm just going to speak from the heart, Jimmy. At 800,000, fairly bid and offered in the corner. We're going to chip away in rises of 100,000 to take us to a nice, neat 9. At 8, the offer now, going to call it 3 times only. At 9, if you will, once. The bid is out the back. At 9, I'm searching for. Second time at 800,000, fairly bid and offered. Third and final call. Are we all done, finished, and silent? At $800,000 only, and I stress those words only. Even if you're not interested, it's worth bidding at these levels. We're at 8 at the moment. Tempt you in for 900,000. At 900, we should have full confidence jumping in if you've got interest. At 9, 8 the bid, done, finished, and silent. At 800,000, searching for a 9. Any interest there, guys? We're at 9, we're searching for. Ladies and gentlemen, I exercise my right to place a vendor bid of $1.1 million. At $1,100,000 and back against you, Jimmy will chip away in 50s if you like. At 1.1, the offer now at $1,150, sir, to jump back in and regain the lead at 115. At 115, now's where we need to be. Now's proceedings escalate. At $1,150, Jimmy, and anyone else for that matter, 50,000 in the rise is what we're searching for. Cannot take less at this particular point in time. At $150,000, I'm hunting for. You get the Moe or Moet, I don't even know how it's pronounced, but that's for the buyer also. At 1-1, at $1,150, jump back quickly. Final chance buyers, once at $1.1 million, second time, phone bidder. At $1.1 million, seller's bid in the rise, 50, third, final call, done, finished, and silent. At 1.1, ladies and gentlemen, I'm aware there's a few people that are here that have walked through on multiple occasions who are specifically here to purchase the property. At the moment, listen in, we're at $1.1 million with a vendor bid. If we do not see a live bid in excess of the vendor bid, we'll negotiate with everybody that's interested after the auction, separately, individually, which will decrease the chances of you being successful. Jump in front and earn the exclusive right. At 1.1, fairly bid now, seller's offer, 50 in the rise, out the back, sir, need to make a decision at 1,100,000 once. At 1,100,000 twice. At 1,100,000, searching for a 50. Third and final call, all done. Finished in silence at $1.1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, searching for a rise of 50. I can understand your hesitation. Buyers are waiting for the other buyer to make the first move. We're at 1-1 at the moment. We've got a few buyers in the crowd. We do need to bid to purchase this property. By not bidding, we will simply negotiate with multiple parties. As I've mentioned several times now, statistically speaking, this will decrease the chances of you being successful at 1.1, 50 if you will. Final chance. In the absence of your participation, it will be another vendor bid with me at $1.2 million. Here's your chance to jump in at 1-1 once, twice, third time. Done. Finished and silent at 1.1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us one moment. Thanks.
I actually had it as one of our names.
Ladies and gentlemen, just reopening proceedings. We're at $1,100,000 with a vendor bid for those that may have recently joined us. We're searching for a rise. In the absence of your participation, instructions from the sellers are a vendor bid of $1.2 million to wrap things up. At 1.2 will be a vendor bid. We're at 1.1 at the moment. If you jump in for a 50 at $1,150,000, you'll have the exclusive right to negotiate if we do not see a higher bid at 1.1 once, twice, third and final call. Done, finished and silent at $1.1 million. He wants it, the young man. At 1.1. Any interest, Matt? James, at 1.1. At 1.1 to jump in front. Haven't seen you for about 5 minutes, sir. I know you're here with a specific intention to purchase. We need to bid to buy. Jump in front here at 1.1 million. Done, finished and silent. Ladies and gentlemen, a third or second and final vendor bid at $1.2 million. At 1.2, and we'll wrap things up. If nobody else bids above this mark, comfortable to take a rise of $5,000 at $1,205,000 to earn the exclusive rights to negotiate with the sellers. We're at $1.2 million as it stands right here and right now. We're instructed to pass the property in at 1.2 with a seller's bid, if nobody else jumps in, at 1.2 once, at 1.2 twice, at 1.2 for the third and final call at $1,200,000. James, some instructions out the back. Sir, can I tempt you in? My intuition suggests there could be a little bit of interest here above the 1.2 mark. By not bidding buyers, it will decrease statistically the chances of you being successful post-auction at 1.2 million, at 1.205 to jump back in front. 1, 2. At $1,205 we're searching for. The time has surpassed already, James. At $1,205, more time. At 1.2, James, wrap things up. At 1.2, once, twice, third time at $1,200,000. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team at Ray White in Ferntree Gully, welcoming negotiations in excess of $1.2 million. We're going to pass the property in and we're going to update you all with the sole result the very moment that we've got one to share with you. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Thank you.